Hey guys, RadioParker, and today we are playing Hand of Fate one more time. Since the last time I recorded a video, I have unlocked Endless Mode, and I'm still going to play Story Mode in this video, but I will eventually do an Endless Mode. That might just take a while to go through one of those matches. So, I believe the last video I did, I was up here somewhere. Maybe Queen of Dust was the last one I did, and I've done a couple since then. It got harder. Definitely got harder. I died once for the first time while I was facing this guy, the King of Dust. And I don't know how things are going to go for this one. The Jack of Scales, so this is going to be one of the lizard guys. And I forgot to mention also last time, with each boss comes different curses that you have to have on you throughout the game. So for this guy, his curses are heavy arrows in combat projectiles travel at half their usual speed, but inflict twice the damage. Interesting. And mana drain. Cooldown times for weapons and artifacts are doubled. That one's not as bad because the cooldown times are pretty darn quick.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men.
I'll show you the deck builder this time. We won't use the recommended deck. We'll just go ahead and say no. And the dealer just won't stop talking. Shut up, man. Okay. It just annoys the hell out of me. I'm trying to kind of listen to what he's saying and talk at the same time. It's driving me nuts. All right, so we are going. You can see how many cards we have unlocked. We are maybe about a third of the way through each deck as far as unlocks go. But to build a deck, you go into equipment, and along the top here are cards that I have in my stockpile, and then along the bottom are cards that are going to be in this game. And it took me a while to figure that out because it does not, that I can see, it doesn't say on there anywhere which is which, but I just had to kind of figure that out. So we can have 25 cards in this deck. We currently have 22. And I like to have a nice mix of everything, armor and weapons and artifacts and jewelry and gloves. So we've got an awful lot of helmets in there. I might take some of those out. Decent amount of armor we might want to put. I don't know. I guess there's a few weapons in there. That Frostfang thing is pretty cool. I would like to put at least one more sword in there. And what are we going to take out? Maybe one of the helmets. Take out the medium armor. And I guess I didn't need to take anything out because I still had some that could go in there. So we'll put that in there. The Rat Cleaver, which is good against the Plague guys, which are the rat guys, and that's the boss we're facing, so that's probably a good idea. Ring of Justice, I don't know what that does, and I also don't know what the Ring of Poverty does. Let's throw them both in, and hopefully we will find out what they do. And is that satisfactory? Are there any helmets in here that I don't particularly care for? You know, the Explorer's helmet's not super helpful. I might take that out. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this medium armor back in just so I've got better odds at getting better armor. So we've got 25 cards in that deck. Now we go to the Encounters deck. And with this, I just try and throw in all things that say new on them because they're the ones generally that you can get tokens off of. See the token thing at the bottom of each card? And that's how you unlock more cards. So the more of those I have in there, the faster I'm going to unlock cards. So we will go ahead and pick. We'll throw the Hero's Remains card in there. Stranger in the Shadows sounds pretty interesting. Any other new ones that way? Nope. Field of Poppies, just like in Wizard of Oz? Sure. Poppies will make them sleep. And we'll do Warning Signs, and we'll do Loan. Loan doesn't sound super exciting, but I'm going to throw it in anyway. And we'll take out the Maiden, even though that's kind of a helpful card. I've already gotten the token from it. We'll put Charity in there in it as a alternative. And let's take out Bandit Attack. Not a big fan of that one. And throw in Desert Storm. And I think that's good enough. I'm happy with those. Alright, so those are our decks. That's how you build a deck. Or two. And now we will start the game going against the Jack of Scales.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
So we're playing for the scepter, which is just to the side of him there, floating. And that will give us bonuses and give the enemies bonuses also, which is interesting. Kind of like the goblet did in the previous video.
Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
Alright, so we're going to face lizard men for the first time, it sounds like, in this one. And we can go one of 4 directions. Which way is the correct way? Donk. Goblins, not the correct way. One night, you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away. Cowards! They've stolen some of your food and gold. They did not steal any of my equipment because I do not really have any yet, so that's good. As you rise, you realize it's not just the goblins, there's other stuff too. And it's bandits. Goblins and bandits. I don't know what those red marks on the cards mean. I think maybe that means that they are a higher difficulty level, so there's still 3 bandits, but maybe the 2 red marks means that they are stronger bandits. That is just a guess on my part. I don't know for sure. They took a decent amount of food, too. We are going to want that back. So they are down at the other end of this dock. We'll chase them down. There's always a really weird stutter at the very beginning of every combat. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying. Take care of the bandits first. Hopefully, we will still have time to deal with the goblins. Alright, there's one goblin. Ugh. Down, I think. No, he's not dead yet. Jeez, Pete. Die, you little bastard. And where are the other ones? I can't turn the camera, so I can't see where these guys went. I don't know what that guy had on his back. It looked like a weapon, but I have my weapon. So one goblin got away. I think we got the one that took our food and our gold. Looked like the one that got away had an axe on his back, but I have not upgraded to anything beyond the starting axe, so I don't know what he took. We'll be on our way, though. And we have to go back to the middle one first, which loses us another food. A downfall of this particular dungeon design. And we'll try this one down here. Twisted Canyon, good. This one gets us a weapon, usually. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The weapon did not do a great lot of good for the poor bastard at the bottom of the canyon, now did it? We're going to climb down and retrieve the weapon. I believe I did this in the last video. We've got a 3 out of 4 chance for this to go well. Success. Much enjoyment. So, very carefully, we climb down, and we get to draw one weapon card. And it is Life's Limb, which I put into the deck as a last thought. Press left bumper to inflict a curse of weakening on enemies close to you. Strike a cursed enemy for bonus damage. This also removes the curse. Interesting. So we can do 1 strike of increased damage before it goes away on each person. That doesn't sound like a great deal, but
are you sure that's
it
the right
does more overall damage, so we'll go ahead and take it. And back to the middle. Hop. This is going to waste a ton of food. Continually doing this. The ladder escape. Down a hole. Down into the ground doesn't sound like a good place to escape to, but maybe we're coming out of the hole. To continue forwards, you must first descend down a ladder. Alright, I was wrong. And into the unknown. Great idea. Let's do that. Let's go into the unknown. That's safe.
I appreciate your efforts.
And we've got another one of these where we can go
It is a pleasure to see you play.
a multitude of directions.
It's worth nothing until it sails.
It's going to go on and on about stuff. So we'll come down toward us,
Wealth
the noble
separates
trader.
the highest from the lowest.
As I recall,
That is, in itself, a form of virtue.
I have run into this guy before, and he wants to buy my weapon. And last time I said no.
I do not think
A nobleman approaches on a chariot as you walk the streets of Stiegel? I'm going to call it Stiegel for continuity. He notices you and comes to a stop. Greetings, mercenary. I'm a collector of rare weapons, and yours intrigues me. Would you part with it for gold? I just got this weapon, but I really want the token on there, and last time I declined, I didn't get the token. So I'll sell it to him. He looks like kind of an asshole in the picture. Even his horses look like assholes. But we'll sell it to him. Splendid! I've never seen one of these! Very non-specific. You know, this thing you gave me. Never seen it before. I get the token, so that's good. Enjoy your newfound wealth. The nobleman rides away with your weapon that you just got. But I get a lot of gold. 30 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
And 40 gold. 25. We're going down. 25. All right. Staying the same at least. And 15. Went down and down and down.
Here is your token.
We've got a lot of
Well
gold.
done.
Hopefully we'll find a shop and we can replace that weapon that we sold to that guy. We also could stand to buy some food. Mr. Lionel, he tends to be good. He is a goblin dressed as a man. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human, but he never reveals why. He grins at you, and he laughs and stuff, and he says, "My name's Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, I will conjure up your heart's desire." And he laughs some more, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. We can give him our bread. We are running a little low on food. That might not be a good idea. Give him gold. I did that last time. Maybe I'll do that again because I have a lot of gold. So we're going to give him 20 gold because we got a lot of gold. And just like last time, he eats the 20 gold. And then he sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha! I know what you need. What is it? Here, Mr. Lionel pulls out a large, empty cloth sack and holds it open for you. Reach in, and you will receive your heart's desire. I don't think that happened to me last time. I get a rat cleaver. All right, I'll take it. That's cool. Hits against rat men inflict double damage. Press left bumper to cause a force explosion that will stun enemies. I like it. Let's equip that, because Rusty Axe is total crap. Then, before you can stop him, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate, as he did last time, and he sprints out the tavern door. Why would I try and stop him? Maybe because I really wanted that pickled onion. Alright, so we have not found... We're running low on food, and we haven't found the exit or a shop. So, should I try the 1 card or the 2 card? It's probably that one closest to the dealer's hands. Okay, this we can at least buy some food. Our hero needs sustenance badly, the dealer said. I get what you're saying. That's like a gauntlet thing. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant. Priests have some skill in tending wounds, no shit. But they excel at removing curses for a price, of course. I have gold and I have curses, so maybe we should go check this out and see if we can get some of the curses removed for some of the gold that I have. We can help each other out, priest, you know what I'm saying? I like your little 2-wheeled shop. It's kind of a weird thing for a priest to have a traveling shop where you can buy stuff. Okay, so heal wounds not necessary. We really need food. Do we have any items to sell? we have items, but we don't want to sell them. First things first, we need food, man. Badly. So let's buy 5 food. And should I check what the other stuff costs before I buy more? Oh man, I don't have nearly enough money to get rid of these curses. That's expensive. Crap. Can we buy blessings? They're also kind of expensive. I don't think I'm going to mess with those. I'd prefer to have the food. So I'll buy some more food. And I don't know, maybe I'll buy a blessing. I think I can do both. I can buy some food. And I still have enough left over to buy a blessing. So what have we got? Any kill made using an axe grants the player 3 health. I don't know if the thing I have counts as an axe or not. Or you will be fully healed the next time you are half dead. That one's a good one. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison. That one doesn't sound bad either. And at the start of each combat, a random opponent is highlighted. If the creature is the first to die, then it pops out 5 gold. I like this one where if we get down to half health, then we get all of our health back. Let's buy that. That's a pretty good one.
On you favorably.
And we only have 3 gold left, so let's get out of here. You can do nothing for me, priest. And is this the right direction? I hope so. Nope, sure was not. So all I had to do was go to the right when we first got to this level, and I would have gotten out. But I explored every single freaking card. So what's Sloane? It's a new one for me. In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I will repay you one day with interest. Only 10 gold. That sounds like a pretty decent deal. For some reason, though, the game has frozen, and I can't go up to A. It won't let me select it. I don't know if you can hear me hitting my sticks. All it's going to let me do is decline. Oh, I see. Because I only have 3 gold. I'm an idiot. That's why all I can do is decline. So I'm stupid. I have to decline this guy. Shopkeeper sighs, saying, "Then I fear it will be the arena for me when I cannot pay my debts." Sorry, not my problem, man. I just met you. I would have loved to help you out, but I spent all my money on apples. And we're back to the priest thing. What sucks is, no, I don't want to go there. Pass it by this time. I gotta make my way all the way back, and everyone we move, we have to eat our food again. So we are once again wasting our food. But we found the stairs.
Were you hoping this was the end?
I was very much hoping this was the end.
Another floor awaits.
I've discovered the exit, so I'm going to take the stairs. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
What brings you to play the game?
Now, this one only has
I know you will not tell
one
me.
real direction I can go.
You are silent.
Devil's Carnival. I have had this one before, but I didn't do it
This
properly,
token
so
will
I didn't
unlock
get the
more cards if you can
token.
defeat this encounter.
I love doing gameplay commentary for these because I feel like I'm reading a bedtime story to you. It's pretty fun for me. One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seeming almost dazed. There's something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while, you forget your quest, forget even the path that brought you to this place. No shit, it's the Devil's Carnival. There's gonna be problems. So we can either get success, huge success, failure, or huge failure. That is very insulting to be a huge failure. We just got regular failure. A black cat darts out and weaves between your legs. Is that bad luck? I thought it was only bad luck if it went in front of you. Distracted, you take a wrong turn and wander down a darkened alley. The mysteries of the carnival await you. Bearded lady, here I come, so we can still get a huge success out of this. Wasn't too terrible of a failure. Let's try the first one. Failure yet again. A flurry of movement surrounds you as a trio of acrobats tumble in, circles around you, and then there's a period there. That doesn't seem right. After a brief display of leaps and spins, they depart, leaving your pack a bit lighter. So the acrobats stole my shit. It's going to be the name of my book that I write, my life story. The Acrobats Stole My Shit by RadioParker. He's going to deal me 1 food pain card. I lose 5 food.
Dear.
Not great. Thanks a lot, Flying Graysons. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowd behind you. Day is just dawning, and which day, I should say. Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town long ago abandoned. It was all a mirage that the devil put together. That son of a bitch. Even the cat wasn't real. Dead Man's Gorge.
Sure
that doesn't sound great.
Man's Gorge without reason.
That little, maybe red thing. While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. Draw a monster card. 3 bandits we're gonna fight. That's not so bad. I can live with that. There are a large number of little arenas where you fight. I am kind of impressed with that, even though you don't spend a whole lot of time in them. Man, that rat cleaver thing looks pretty brutal. So let's do this. Oh, man. It was too slow. I was trying to do my special power that stuns them. It looks like I did stun them, but I also got hit. I get impatient and I spam the attack button, which is not good in this game because you gotta kind of get a rhythm down. And if you're spamming it, then since the attack inputs are a little delayed, you'll hit it twice before you attack once, and then they're queued up, so you can't choose not to attack. You recover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. Okay. Some equipment. Some armor. Alright, during combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and weapon strength. Love it. I definitely want that. 2 items from the armory. Select 1. So I get to pick which one of these I want. Medium armor or armor of cold. So everything has been armor. Damn it. Do I want to replace the armor I just got? Let's do the armor of cold.
Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you.
Equipment with this trait is imbued with glacial power. Lizard men are especially susceptible to ice damage. Alright, that's good. So nearby enemies are immediately slowed as the chilling effects of this armor take hold. So I think we made a good choice because supposedly we're going to be fighting lizard men at some point. Haven't yet, but I'm told they're coming, so we'll put that on.
Pleases you.
And we can sell the berserker armor, and we got some food. Sweet. We have 11 food, so we're doing better on food now. We found a shop, and we only have 3 gold. We can sell stuff, though. So in a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade. And we're just going to approach this shop. It's a general shop. The general store. Going on down to the old general store. See if we can sell our berserker armor to the shopkeeper. That's what a person who shops at a general store sounds like, in my twisted mind. Ooh, I like that armor that I'm wearing. It's very nice. Alright, so we can sell stuff. We will sell the berserker armor for $13 or gold, or whatever the currency is. It's gold. Heal wounds. I'm not doing too badly. Let's see what they have for sale first. Nothing I can afford. That sucks. How much does healing wounds cost? $8 or $10? I would only need the $8 one. And how much is food? $4 or $30. Let's buy a thing of food. And can we also heal wounds? Yeah. Let's heal our wounds and get some
If you
food.
gain health, then I
I
work
might
hard
have
to
enough for
take
one
it.
more thing of food. Yeah, I do. Let's buy one more thing of food. And we'll get out of here. Not a total loss. I'll take it. Haven't had a whole lot of encounters, which is probably for the best. As we're trying to make it to the end. Treasure chest, one of my faves. Treasure chests in this game seem to only have gold in them, though. I prefer to get items out of stuff. Gold's okay, since I have none. While exploring a dungeon, I see a treasure chest. It's at the end of a hall. The chest might hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. I'm willing to risk it. And we got a 50-50 shot. Success to failure. And what do we got? Success. Oh yeah, buddy. Hold that sword up high. The hall is silent as you move forward. You approach the treasure chest. And the card changes. Why? I don't know. Because the chest is closer now? Treasure chest looks battered, but still intact. What is in it? Let's pry that sucker open. We got pretty good odds to pry it open. And I'm going to go with door number 1. Success. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way, and I get some stuff. 4 gain cards. We get equipment. Okay, cool. I was wrong. You can get equipment from this. Got a shield, Fortitude's Breath. Every 3rd encounter does not consume food. I'm down with that. And then it does the regular shield things as well. Better than a plain old shield, so we'll take it. 15 gold. Okay. We had 0 gold. 30 more. Excellent. So we have 45 total. And 1 more equipment. We got a lot of equipment. Do we want to use this? That's good against skeletons. It's slightly more powerful. I'm going to stick with the rat cleaver, though, just because I'm expecting to run into rats. Desert Storm. Here's a new one.
Is the greatest threat, even with the queen now dispatched. Be swift.
And we get to go for a token. You are traveling through a desert when a dust storm approaches. You may be able to reach the safety of some nearby hills before the storm hits you. You might not. Run for the hills. Run for your life. It's a little Iron Maiden for you. Run for the hills. Should we do that, though, or should we stay where we are? I say we run. Because there's a nice song for it. Ooh, Huge Failure is an option. Bad Times with the Huge Failure. I'm feeling the 3rd one. I'm feeling that is the Huge Failure. Okay. Oh, the storm sweeps over you, and you struggle against the blasting wind and sand. Dealer draws you 3 pain cards. I do get the token, though. That's weird. Apparently, Huge Failure is success in this case? Kind of. I lose 10 max health. That's pretty bad. Lose 3 food. Still bad, not as bad as the health. Oh no, and I lose another 15 max health. Crap. The highest health I can have is 75 now. That sucked. We'll move on and see if we can get out of here. We can. Hitch a Ride. The Hitch a Ride one is weird because there's nobody in the cart. It looks like the horses are in the cart because you can't see their legs.
For friends.
Like the horses are the ones going for a ride. Odd. But anywho, let's do it. We'll get out of here. And hope that we're on to the... Oh, no. On the way out of town, we got jumped by a couple of nasties. 7 nasties, to be specific. Bunch of thugs. Street thugs. Highwaymen. And other things you would call these bastards. I'm just trying to go for a ride with my horse friends, man. Alright, it's a very narrow battle arena. And we got 5 guys. And there's a trap there. So we'll stay away from that as best we can. And try and deflect. Projectile. Another projectile coming at me. Bam, we'll deflect that. I feel like that signaled for me to counter that a little late. Another projectile's coming. Block it. There we go. And this guy's gonna attack me, and that guy's gonna attack me. Damn. This is rough. Let's go up here to projectile guy. He got hit by the trap. I like that. Son of a bitch. Ah. This is rough. Alright, so we got him. And, oh, that thing triggered where we lost half our health, so it regained that blessing that we had. So we're back up to full health. But we don't have that blessing anymore, so 6 in one hand, I guess. And, ooh, health potion, gain 25 health. Not 25 max health, though, so that's not very helpful. Doesn't really do anything for us.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies.
I do like this guy's voice.
I am different.
But
my powers are genuine.
It's annoying when he tries to talk when I'm trying to talk. Okay, so last time, going to the way that only had one card was the way out. Would they do that again? I'm gonna try it. Nope. Mage's Tower.
Apotheosis of intellect. Magicians. I cannot fault your choice, though I wonder how you will fare against such tactics.
Alright. The mages of Koran are the last human magic users. They are worshipped and feared in equal measure. They hide away in their towers, which they build ever upwards to grow closer to the gods they hope to usurp. Alright. Yeah, but what happens?
There's a token in it for you if you win.
You approach a tall spire that shines with magical energy. Makes sense since it's a mage's tower. Enter the tower or leave. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. I want the token, so let's go in the tower. As soon as your hand touches the cold iron doors, the mages are alerted to your presence. Okay. Hello, mages. Oh, do I have to fight them? Looks like we're going into a fight. That's interesting. I've never fought. Yeah, 2 mages. Okay, I've never fought these guys before. They look like bondage guys. Hey man, you just get back from the sex shop? I don't know what they do though. Alright, oh, they shoot projectiles. Oh man, they shoot multiple projectiles. I'm having a hard time reflecting them. Man, this is not good. My health is way down. You know what I just now realized is I haven't even been hitting them because you need to stun them first. What is that guy doing? I don't like what's happening. Alright, these guys are not making me happy. Projectiles go at weird speeds. It's kind of throwing me off. Ooh, did I die? Why didn't I have to kill the guy over to my right? I like how he fell off the cliff, though. See ya, dude. Left his hat or whatever. We lost a lot of health. I had no idea what was going on. Mages are tricky. I'm sure if I knew what was happening better, we would have fared better. You've made an enemy of the Mages Guild. Sweet. Sorry. I didn't want to fight him. I was just exploring.
The mages will forgive your transgressions there.
I didn't really do anything to them. I unlocked an achievement. Release the mages. Uh-oh. To me, that implies I'm going to find them again. Alright, the good news is, every time we move, we get a little health back. We lose food, but we get health. Rat men. So we gotta fight the rats. We've got this cleaver, though. That's good for slicing and dicing rats. Stumble upon a rat men hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. Will do. 4 and 6. 10 of them. 10 of them. That's fairly unlucky. It could go all the way to 12. So, you know, we're 2 shy of that. But still, fairly unlucky to face 10 rat men. With only 36 health remaining. Ooh, I'm not hopeful. Not hopeful at all. You might see me die here. in some kind of castle. It's odd that the rat men live in this nice castle. There are traps. Yep, sure are. Oh man, we got hit right off the bat. We're fighting right between a couple sets of traps. And our rat cleaver doesn't seem to be helping a whole lot. And we're dead. Alright. Well, it took us 35 minutes to get that far, and then we died, and we have to go all the way back to the beginning. But we do get those tokens.
Has powers, yet you haven't used them. And now you're dead. I too would rather die than face the Jack of Scales.
Those guys are fast though, and it takes a second to use the power on your weapon. They probably would have just hit me, so shut up, dealer. What do you know? You didn't have to fight them. We get this stuff though. For trading with the nobleman, I get the lovers. Interesting. You gonna give me them lovers. And for surviving a desert storm, not the desert storm, not Operation Desert Storm, just a desert storm, get the lost in the desert. So for surviving, I get lost. Cool. How nice of you to offer me that. And for defeating the mages of the tower, which was pretty tricky, so I'm glad they gave me something, I get mage gloves. Maybe those help me fight mages. That'd be great. Mage's mask. That mask was ultra weird, man. It looks like a weird sex dungeon mask, but I'll take it. And Battle of Brooktop, maybe is what that says. And then the Apprentice, which looks like the same guy on the stairs card, except he's going into some sort of portal instead of some stairs. I feel like they reused the art a little bit there. So we'll add those cards to our collection. And that's the end of that game. That's the end of this video. I did not win. I'm going to have to do that one over again. Probably won't do another video of me doing that one. The next one might be endless mode, because I do want to try that out. Or it might be once I have progressed a little further, because I really don't want to try the exact same adventure again and you have to watch that over again. But rest assured, I will try it, whether you're watching or not. Thanks for watching this one. I appreciate it, guys. I'll talk to you later.